Hey guys, it's Shay. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Can y'all hear the washer in the background? What's up guys, it's Shay. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about beauty, nursing, and lifestyle weekly. Today I'm bringing you guys a good old throwback video. So I feel like I did a flat iron and chit chat a couple months ago, and it's really just a time for me not only to sit in front of the camera and talk, but I'm actually doing something. So we are going to do that today, y'all. I have to bang out a few videos. I missed you guys. It's been quite a while, and because I gotta bang out a few videos, I got to do something to this. Like, this ain't it, baby. I wash my hair and I'm like, how was it down to a beauty video and my hair is looking crazy? So I'm gonna have to just straighten this hair and act like who I am right now until I can get on the wig game. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned. I'm going to be updating you guys on so much that's going on. I'm pretty sure you guys seen in the title, I am quarantined. So we are going to be talking about that while we get this head ready. Some of y'all been coming for me because my hands always be ashy on camera. Y'all know I ain't gonna sit here in front with y'all, but y'all gotta understand, I wash my hands a lot. I'm a nurse. Even when I'm at home, I wash my hands a lot. So let me just put on this lotion because I don't feel like hearing anybody talk about my ashy hands today. But I have to tell y'all, I am on official quarantine. Yes, sis is on quarantine. I got a phone call yesterday stating that I was around a co-worker who apparently tested positive for COVID, and therefore I was considered high risk. So y'all, I wasn't really too panicky. I mean, this has been happening honestly a lot in my institution. Not to say that there's anything wrong with my institution, but it's just been happening a lot because, like, you have to eat in the break room. Nobody's gonna eat with their mask on, of course. I mean, we have precautions. We only can have 2 to 3 people in the break room, but things happen. So it became a drama for me, y'all, because y'all know I've been going through a lot. I haven't really been on the channel. I think I took maybe a week hiatus, and I really did not want to, guys, but I had to get myself together. I've been working on top of going to MP school. On top of, y'all know, I started clinicals this semester. So my life has been crazy. I don't even be knowing what day it is anymore, and that's the honest God truth. Like, people ask me what date it is, I don't know. Like, don't ask me what month, don't ask me what the date is, just know that I'm supposed to be here. So basically what happened was, like I told you guys, I got contacted that I was exposed. They told me I would have to be out of work until the 21st, and I just, like I told you guys in the beginning clip, I've been doing so much, I haven't been able to keep up with the days. I didn't know what was going on. So this kind of little quarantine was a little bit of a relief for me. I mean, I'm not very happy about the fact that I have to be out of work and other things, and we'll get into that in a minute. Like, I'll tell y'all the whole story about what's going on now. But I did kind of, like, my mom said this and one of my managers said this too, like, you need this time. You need to take this time for yourself. Breathe, relax, do what you gotta do, because you've been on nonstop go. So maybe this was God's way of getting you to, you know, chill out a little bit, which I appreciate it, but I have so much to do, y'all. Like, it's just, I can't afford to waste no time. So here's what happened, y'all. I found out about this yesterday, and my first question to them was like, okay, so are y'all going to test me? Because guess what, sis is not only a hospital, you know, I'm not only a nurse at the hospital, I work a second job, which is home care, and I also have clinical. And I'm out to the 21st. That bangs me at 24 clinical hours, which are very important because we are getting close to the end of the semester. I need 168 hours for this class. Right now, I think I have 130, and I could easily, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my God, I'm going to fail or I'm not going to get my hours. But this means, guys, if I skip a whole next week, I am going to have to go crazy like the last few weeks of December. And you guys know the last few weeks of December is finals. And I had my clinical hours planned out perfectly where I would be able to, like, my last week of clinical or the week of finals, I will only have to go one day that week or maybe even a half day because my hours will already be complete, guys. it was a whole nother story. So basically, long story short, I ended up, I think Health called me again today, and you know, they just asked if I was symptomatic. No. I did have like a little bit of a sore throat this morning, but it wasn't nothing that I was like, oh my god, I got COVID. But honestly, guys, how I know? Like, this thing is so unpredictable. I don't know. And that's exactly what I told the lady when she called. Like, I had a sore throat this morning. I gargled salt water. It went away. But I said, I don't know. It could be regular congestion. It could be COVID. How I'm supposed to know? So basically, just to wrap that up, guys, I am going to end up getting tested, occupational health, after, like, I talked to them about my minor symptoms. And also, I kind of explained to the nurse who I talked to that I'm just a little worried, because if I am positive, there's other people, like not just like 2 people, but like tons of people that can potentially be exposed. And I kind of just said it to her like that, like, if there's a chance that I'm positive, I need to know so I can let other people know. So it's not fair to those people for me not to just get tested. And after I kind of explained that, she was like, no, I get it. And she said, I'll talk to the doctor. And then they called me back later that day, and they did tell me they were going to test me on Monday. I feel fine. Like I said, first thing they noticed, they said I was congested. I'm literally congested 364 out of the 365 days of the year. So that didn't really matter to me. But I just want to make sure I'm doing the proper precautions. I don't want to be the person who exposed 5 million other people. I mean, if it happens that I am positive, I just want to make sure people have peace of mind and they go get tested and they make sure they're okay. And everybody I know of is okay that I've had contact with. I always wear mask, PPE, usually wherever I go. I did visit my parents. Of course, we're not walking around the house with masks on. We probably should be, but it's not like, we just don't. It's the comfort of their home. We're not walking around in our own house with masks on, but it did kind of make me consider that, like, even visiting my parents and stuff now, I don't want to be weird to them, but I also, now that I know COVID is getting bad again, I might have to, I'm not going to quarantine myself from them unless I'm positive, but I am going to have to practice, like, social distancing, even though we are close family. So, like, even when I go to their house, I'm probably going to start wearing a mask and just doing what I'm doing, because it's honestly, like, this little thing that's happening right now, even though it's not a scare, it really is, guys, because it's just, I just don't want nobody else to get sick. So for my nurse babes on the channel, we will be doing a mid-semester recap. Don't you worry, I have that planned. And you know, my hiatus, I have a lot of videos that I owe you guys, and I had a lot of stuff that was pre-filmed. I just honestly did not have time, and I really had to sit down and buckle down and kind of prioritize myself, and that's a little bit of what we're going to discuss. But if you want to know, like, the depths of, like, what's going on with my semester, what I'm doing, what do my classes entail, I don't know if that'll be up before this, but if it's not, I will definitely make sure I link it after I post it, so you guys are able to catch up. Like, I've worked full-time hours since I've been there until I started school. But when I started school, I, of course, worked part-time hours, which is 24 hours a week, at the hospital. Now, I would pick up here and there. I certainly did pick up during the semester, like maybe 1 or 2 weeks I worked my full-time hours during the week. We always have needs, so it's never the point of if we don't have enough hours. It's the point if I can afford to work those extra hours with my crazy schedule. I've been doing 2 days a week at the hospital, and then 2 days a week at clinical, and then I would do 2 days, I would have class in the evenings. I'm taking 2 classes this semester, so even though it doesn't seem like much, that plus also I have a day I work home care, so that is a whole week, y'all. I have not had a good day off. I'm trying to see if I got every piece of this. I might just have to touch up the front. What am I going to do for the rest of the semester? And maybe, you know, I don't know if that's why this also happened too, so I can kind of get my life together. But guys, it's just super crazy, and I had to really prioritize. So being as though I have so many things, I have school, I have work, I have my other job, and I also have YouTube. YouTube was the one thing I had to kind of put on a back burner. Many of you guys know I recently got monetized, so it killed me to not post, because I was doing so well. I was so consistent. I was doing at least 1 to 2 videos a week, but I also have to understand my long-term goals. Like, yes, I want to do well on YouTube. I love spending time with you guys. YouTube has been something I've always wanted to do, but I also want to be a nurse practitioner. Do I want to fail a semester just to keep up on my YouTube? No. I also have a job I have to maintain. My job pays my bills. So I had to really buckle down with myself, and I was like, you know what? I might take a little bit of a hit when I take this week off from YouTube, but I had to do it. So literally, guys, it was a week. Like, I had videos ready, but they weren't edited, and therefore I could not post them. So I didn't post. I wasn't able to go on and catch up on my favorite YouTubers and, you know, just be active. So I really was pissed. And how long y'all think we're gonna be here? Because I only got, like, I don't even know how much, but I just wanted to come on and update you guys and let you know what's going on. So I really had to sit down with myself, like I said, and take that little time. But I'm back. I'm back and I'm better and I'm ready, y'all. Like, this little break, like, blessing in disguise. Did not wish to be quarantined, trust me, but I almost kind of feel like too, like, COVID is getting very bad, y'all. And I think this is God's way of saying, hey, I'm gonna give you a little break before things get tough. So I'm just trying to sit and prepare myself throughout this week. Filming this, I think I'm on day 2 of quarantine. So literally today, all I did was I sat down and I, like, just cleaned up my apartment, guys. My apartment is a hot mess, and my apartment has no business being this hot of a mess. For me, one, to be the only person that lives here, and two, just in general. But it just felt good to catch up on my housework and things like that. I paid a few bills because payday was a couple days ago, and I always pay all my bills on payday. I don't wait till the day they're due. I pay my bills. Everything that's due between this payday and the next payday gets paid on payday because my bills are the first thing that I want to come out. That was also another thing I've been kind of pissed about with this whole thing, because I was like, how am I going to get paid? So my hospital does give short-term disability. I did reach out to the leave office today to figure out some information about that. I don't know if I'm going to get it on the exact day my paycheck is supposed to come, so that is having me a little worried. But guys, that is the importance of saving. I do have an emergency fund, so basically what I'll do is, if for any reason all the paperwork and stuff is not settled by my next pay, I will have to pull out of my emergency fund to just basically pay my basic needs, like if it's my rent, my car, whatever. And then what I'll do is, when they pay me my short-term disability, I will put that back into my account. But my other job, y'all, I kind of had to, you know, I totally get where they was coming from, but I kind of had to, like, shed some light. And I think this was also my wake-up call too, because I was like, oh my god, people have off, they must be happy. You know, healthcare workers didn't have off for COVID, but other people did. So now I guess it was my turn. So my other job, I did reach out to them and I said, what do I do about my pay since I'm not going to be working? And basically they kind of told me, long story short, in their most professional way, that they're not responsible because I did not get exposed at that employer. And then they proceeded to tell me, well, I'll probably still get compensated for my other employer. But I had to tell them, like, basically I work part-time here because I work part-time at another job. So that is a full-time check. So with me not working here, I am cut from my full-time check. And like I told her, I said, I still have bills and stuff to pay. So just because, I was like, it's not my fault that I got exposed either. Like, y'all saying it's not your fault, it's not my fault either. I swear I flat ironed a piece of this, and I will probably watch this video and go back and realize that I did, but it does not feel flat ironed, so I'm gonna have to do it again. By the way, if any of you guys are wondering what flat iron I'm using, I do have previous videos. I'm using the not the Conair. I'm using the Ultra Chi. Chi flat irons are bae. I set mine on 370, and I typically, and I always, like, encourage that you use heat protectant. But with this recent move, for some reason, I left my heat protectant at home, so I did bump down the dryer about 10 or 15 degrees to make up for that, to protect my hair. My hair has been out for a while, y'all. Like, I'm usually crocheted up by now, and with everything going on, I have not had time to even try to focus on what my hair is looking like. So as long as I have hair on my head, this is what is going to be happening. So I've been wearing my hair in ponytails and stuff, but I was well overdue for a wash. So this morning I washed my head, and then I wanted to film and I looked at my hair and I said, oh no. And like I told y'all in the beginning of the video, I had a wig. I have a wig, y'all. Like my first little lace wig that I wanted to put on, but I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. So it's just sitting on her little head, maxing and relaxing, because I don't know if I'm ready for it. I used to wear, I think, half wigs back in the day just because I wanted like the curls and stuff. But I've never worn, like, I've never been a fan of a wig. Not even because it's a wig, but because it'd be hot, y'all. How, y'all who wear wigs on a daily basis, I give y'all so much credit because it'd be so hot. Like, you know how many times I want to cut my own hair because it's just hot and I won't do it, but I want to? Like, that's the same. I've been the crazy person. Y'all want to know why I don't wear a wig? Because I will be the girl that is out and has a wig on and gets hot and I will take it off my head because I know my hair is underneath. So that's why I don't like wear wigs. But I did see this one wig that I really liked, and it was the style that I have been wanting to get on my hair for the longest, but I just haven't like really had the time or wanted to deal with the hair, like the change. So I bought a wig and I tried it on, guys, and it looked cute. It does look cute, but to you know, get on camera and walk out the door with this wig, it's gonna take a little. I'm gonna have to give myself a little pep talk. I mean, if I'm gonna be on here on YouTube and I'm gonna have hair days like this, I can't always be flat iron my hair. As you guys can see, it takes forever. But that's why I said I'm gonna just give me a little wig and call it a wiggalese, period, and call it a day. But I just like totally went off topic, y'all. But it's people, y'all, that have been off since March and ain't been getting paid like they should have been. And I really feel bad for these people. Like, people have kids, people have to eat, people got rent. Like, how are y'all not paying people what they're supposed to be paid on a normal basis? And I guess it took somebody, and I'm only going through this for 1 week. So I just like, I really was taken aback, and I had to kind of take myself back and be grateful, and also take myself back and say, see sis, like you was saying like, oh, I wish I could be off and all this other stuff like everybody else, but this is what the price is that these people are paying to be off. Like, these people don't want to be off, these people want to go back to work. And if you are going through a hard time now, I truly pray for you. Once I get back to work and once this semester is over, I am definitely going to bang out some extra hours in the like break, and I really want to try to do something for someone who has not been able to work, especially if they have kids. I know the holidays are coming up. Bye. I had to fill my mom in on the tea, y'all. The tea. Do any of y'all ever feel like it's so funny? I like literally look now. Me and my mom have always had like a good relationship, but I'll never forget like when I was a teenager, those were like the hard years. Like, I was just hard-headed and my mom just don't play, so it was just very funny. And now, y'all, my mom is literally like my best friend. Like, she was just trying to call me and figure out like what happened between me. She's like, what happened? You getting tested now? Yes, yes, I'm getting tested now. And then I don't know, it's just very funny. Every time I like just think about it now, it's crazy how, and that's how it's supposed to be. And I really like feel bad, or I really feel for people who have like estranged parent issues and things, because your parent, guys, knows you like the back of their hand. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, they raised you, they born and raised you. They know your bad habits, they know your good habits, and they just, you know, especially when you get older, it's just very hilarious. But yeah, so I'm finishing up, y'all. I am down to the tip top of the head, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually start filming. So I was really happy I got the chance to sit down and talk to you guys and just catch you up on everything that was going on. I kind of was all over the place in this video, especially because I was flat ironing my hair, but I really did miss like just sitting in front of the camera and talking to you guys and everything like that. Like, I really feel like YouTube is literally my favorite freaking hobby. Just filming videos and talking to you guys and, you know, getting feedback and updating you guys on my journey, whether my journey is to help somebody else's journey or if my random like talking like a crazy woman video is supposed to inspire someone or help someone out. Like, that is what I feel like one of my many purposes here on earth is. So I am going to stop rambling though, but this is my finished flat iron, y'all. My hair has gotten so long, like, it's truly amazing me. Like, let me stop. Y'all see? Like, I can't get over it. And that's one of the reasons why I've had my hair out so long, because I just noticed that when my hair is out like this, it's like really flourishing. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of moisturizer and some oil. So this has been my favorite moisturizer right now, guys. This is by Shea Moisture. It's a Manuka honey and yogurt hydrate, repair, and multi-action leave-in. So usually what I do, especially when my hair is like not looking this good, when I'm just gonna put it up in a bun or something, I do use a little bit of it. I'll just shake it well, put it on my hands, and I seal my ends. You guys know I'm phenomenal for sealing my ends, and my ends have been good. I think that's how I've been retaining a lot of length lately, so I've been enjoying that. Now I'm not gonna put a lot on right now because it is kind of thick. She thick. She's kind of thick, but I am gonna put a little bit on my hair just so it can kind of get that, you know, leave in. And then I'm going to spray at the end with the argan oil and Morocco oil, and that just keeps my hair with like just a nice sheen. And we're gonna be done here because my camera is about to try to overheat and I don't have time for her. Like, she just was not letting me live my best life and have continuous conversations with y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out here, guys. But thanks for sitting down with me. Thanks for chatting with me. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe. And I promise I don't usually talk this long, this often, but it's an update video. We gotta do it.